Hi friends, this is Anamka Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex First, and this is the weekly analysis for major currency pairs as well as miners and US30 gold, silver, copper, crude. So before we get into that analysis, this is my disclaimer. So read carefully. So let's move on to DXY. So the DXY is still climbing, and the last week itself it is in declining. One second, I will check whether it is recording or not. Yeah, it's doing. And this is our watch list. So we will start from DXY. So this is the bigger one or A, the 5-way structure in the leading diagonal formation, and this is the correction part. Otherwise, this could be the impulsive wave and this could be the correction, and one more impulsive wave to the downside is also possible, as I said in the previous itself. There is a still chances for making this kind of wave formation here also. Otherwise, and my bias is it can do anything. Whether if it is in coming declining like this, that is an opportunity to trade that, and you have to buy in this kind of the declining part under nearly 92. But I'm not looking for that kind of price action, but market can do anything. But there is a still possibility. I'm talking about the possibilities. So that is the one possibility, that is a major possibility. And the second possibility is we are in that either C wave or in the third wave, bigger third wave. This is the C wave or this is a bigger third wave. In that also, I explained the previous itself. I am confused here in this part whether this is the end of the wave 1 or this is the end of the wave 1, or either it could be the end of the wave 1 means this is the wave 2, right? In any condition, any formation. So that is, it doesn't matter. But if it is in the A, B and we are in the C wave means here it's already broken. So that is why I'm so happy. So whether this is going to be an irregular flat formation only, and it is going to make a one more high also to break the previous high. So what I'm thinking here is, for me it's a major and that is the majority for me. It's doing a 5-way structure, and this could be a wave 1, wave 2, and this is the intermediate wave 1 also. That is why I kept this as a intermediate wave 1 Roman letter, and this is the bigger one, and this is the major bigger one, or A. So here it's already did the 5-way structure. After that we are in the correction part, and it is already broken the previous high also. So I took it this as an irregular flat formation, and this could be the running flat. If it broke this one, that is expanded flat in that wave 2. So that is that explanation here, and I already shared my view in all the pairs. Maximum I covered and I shared my view. So this is just an explanation only for that chart what I shared. So now this is a wave 1, and I'm looking for that wave 2 to complete, and if it breaks the high, and that could be the continuation of the wave Roman letter third. So this is my view in DXY. So let's move on to the Euro USD. That same thing. The confuses whether this is the end of the wave 1, this is the 2, or this is the 1 or 2, and this is the intermediate wave of the 3 of 1 here. So this is the wave 1 I am expecting. It's already completed, and again I am expecting a bounce to the major resistance zone. Now previous it was support zone and it bounced, but that doesn't make a new higher high from here in the 4-hour chart. So again it's already broken the previous the support zone. So now that could be retested again before going to the downside. So this is a wave 1, wave 2, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this could be the whole thing is become a third wave, and this is the continuation for that downside for me. And the same thing in GBP USD also here. And I already shared, I think yesterday I shared one of that beautiful chart for the fractals. So how means this is the 5-way structure here declined, and later onwards this is an impulsive wave. After that it's looking like all the three-way structures here. So here also 3-way structure, And one second, I will change it to that blue color or red color. I will change that. And here also it's looking like a three-way structure. Here also three-way structure. So everything it is doing a three-way structure. So whether it is going to complete here, so this is also a three-way structure. So later on, this is the W, this is the X, and this is the Y part. So once if it gets rejection and if it breaks this low, that could be the continuation for the downside, what I'm expecting. So the same kind of price action before going the huge drop, it's already did, and I already shared that view also. I will show you that. One second. Yeah, I think here I showed. So this is the daily chart time frame. I took it this in the previous, it's dropped the 1800 pips from here to here, and then this is the corona drop. Like that it is forming for me here. I will explain this. This is the chart I have already shared. You just go through that and I will explain here. So it's the same thing in the daily chart, and I will hide all the drawings and labelings. See, it's okay. Yeah, here 1 2 3 4 5-way structure is got completed. The same thing here, it's also the bigger 5-way structure. So 1 2 3 4 5. So here also the 5-way structure is got completed in the diagonal pattern, and after that it's a drop. Here also the 5-way drop, and here it's a correction, it's going on. The same thing, it is correction is going on. After that, one impulsive way to the upside to the trap the retailers, and it is doing now for me. So once if it hit this zone around 1.38 here, what I am expecting, and this drop may occur, but that it is not this kind of speed, like very aggressive. It could be the 5-way structure also. I'm expecting the same price action here. So that is why what I have explained in that. But sometimes, see, what I'm expecting the market won't do as per my view also, that you know very well. For example, that is a Euro New Zealand, right? So how I'm analyzing, just I'm explaining that, and you have to analyze your chart in your view, not my view. So this is what I'm doing from the past 5 years, and I'm just keep on explaining everything how I'm doing. And I did a education series also. You just go through that to learn a lot of about the Elliott waves if you are interested. So up to that part 11A, 11B, and 11C I did. So this is my view in GBP USD, and later onwards we will move on to Australian dollar. So Australian dollar, it's also whether it is making a correction like the triangle, whether this could be a 5-way structure or a 1 or a, this is the 2 or b, and later on the 5-way structure is got completed, that could be a 3 or w, because a b c is a zigzag correction. Maybe we can label it like that also. So once we kept this as a 3, and after the 4 and one more way to the downside is also possible, and if it is a w or x also one more possible. But apart from this, see, this is a major, I'm having lot of possibilities, but what in my mind, that majority and my bias, I'm just explaining here. But always there is a possibility in the alternative view of mine. That means it is going to against my this view also. So what it could be means, whether from here it can bounce from like this also. So this could become a 1a, so b and c, or from here also it can do like this. So this is also possible. So then this is the w and this is the bigger x in the flat correction. What I am expecting here is a triangle. It can do anything, but compared to that, correlating to that dxy, I'm just imagine, and I'm just creating the pattern it could form. So this is my view, and don't bias on this. It can do what I showed. It can do like that also. Then later on, what's my view can get wrong, and whoever uh, following me to trade may get stopped out, or it can lose more money. So New Zealand dollar, same plan. Whether this is an A, B, C, D, E, I'm expecting. See, this is a W and X, it's a triangle, and I'm expecting the one more way downside. But later on, let's see, I'm expecting from here exactly it did the same, right, from here. But it is not looking like a 5-way structure, and again it is showing the 3-way structure. Here also one 3-way structure, and here it's a tough to do the labeling here. Previous I thought it's a 5-way structure, and again we have to force to make this as a 3-way structure, and after that this is also a 3-way structure. So still now there is a chances for making one more high also, like this, whether it could break or not. So this is a ABC is a A, so the whole thing becomes a complex correction. Later onwards this kind of wave formation can happen here also, that could be expanded flat, and later onwards it can do like this. So this is my view in New Zealand dollar. I'm expecting the triangle, but it can do anything, but it's showing like a little bit that aggressive movement here. So whether this could do like this, possible, and later onwards it can decline from here, or it can consolidation and then one more high is also possible. So later onwards this becomes A, this become B, and the C 5-way structures become a C and downside. So it could be anything, but I'm in the sell side. That's it. Let's move on to USD CAD. See, and my previous view got invalid, right? Previous itself I mark this as a W or a 3. So somewhat this could be a X, or this could be a X triangle like that, and I'm expecting, but it get invalid if it breaks this low. So now as per my previous, as I explained that in the last video also, and I got on one idea and I just explained that, shared that view also in that. So this is a ABC, ABC, it's a perfect 3-way structure, and this is the flat correction triangle, and then one 5-way structure. So now it is doing a 5-way structure. So whether this is a or B, see I am marked this as a W, it could be W also, this could be X also. So 1, 2, so 3, 4 and 5, there is still chances to do this also. And if it is a W, X, A, B, and if it is a C, means from here itself maybe one more low is also possible, and then again it can bounce. So once it got triggered and it is invalid in the triangle formation, it is in the deeper correction. So that could be A. So now ABC is a A, ABC is a B, and this is a C wave. C wave got a 5-way structure. So 1, 2, 3 beyond the 3. After the 4 and 5 is also possible to reach this zone also. Either it could be from here it can reach and then again bounce, or it can be a consolidated little bit and then again one more low is also possible. I will show you in that in a 1 hour chart. Hide all those things. See, as per now it's a W, this is a X, A, B. So what C is the contains a 5-way structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If it breaks this low again, so then that will be continuation for the downside. Later onwards this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way structure is converted to 1, 2, 3. So this bigger consolidation is a 4, and one more low is also possible. So then this is a B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the same pattern, see from here, the same pattern occurred in the bigger picture in UCAD, same UCAD. See the same picture. I will show you in the bigger picture also. This are fractals. That is why Elliott wave is the art. If you understand clearly, you can make money in this. Okay, this is a 1 hour chart, right? I will show you the daily chart. What is this? A, B, C, A, B, C, and the C wave. Either it could be W, X or Y. Now this is A, B and C. The same thing here also. ABCA, ABCB and C. Either it could be W, X, Y, or this could be A, B and C. The same pattern in the bigger picture here. After the 5-way structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the correction part for this impulsive wave. So beyond the bigger structure also. So now this could be from here it can be like this, or it can do like this only up to this, and one more down is also possible. So if you clearly understand and went deeply, and if you love your strategy, then only you can, and if you have to master it in, not the cycle of doing changing the strategy, it won't work, you have to understand the price action. That's it. So this is my view in UCAD. So UJ, this is the first time in my life career in the UJ, right? In the past 5 years, this is the first time I got 1000 pips plus. I am in this trade at 103.2, and that you know very well. I am still in it and riding and enjoying this. And I booked the partial only. How I did the partial booking here, and then again I accumulate everything like that. I booked the partial here. Why means it's almost 1100 pips, and I need to do something, right? So it's clearly it's seeing is a 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed. So the 1 2 3 and beyond that 4, bigger 4. So it can again retest at this 113.4 also later for the bigger 4, and one more high is also possible. So here why I am just show you that in 1 hour chart, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is the completion of wave 1, wave 2, wave 3rd. And if you are asking somewhat, because I am also did the same thing previous, the third way is a 1618, so but it isn't did that 1272 only it did, and it is not there. 1618 means the past what it did, and the character of this UJ, you have to know about the characters and the structures of this each pair, right? Here also what it did, the wave 1, wave 2, what is that, below 1272, but we mark this as a 1 2 3 4 5. So where it goes about that Elliott wave theory rules, wave 3rd may be 1618. See, that is theory, and if it comes to the practical, it's entirely different. The pattern is same, but not to accept all the times the fib retracement. So the same thing now I'm expecting here, whether it could be 1 2. See, I may be wrong. What I'm trying to explain here is I already booked the partial at 114.35, expecting this 60 pips, because if I booked it's looking like a intraday trade or something. It's a swing trade for the 60 pips, and again I will accumulate all the things what I booked in 114.35, because I am expecting at this this zone a rejection. The 5-way structure is going to complete, but if it didn't came also, I'm not worrying, because I'm having the partial. I will book the profit. So, and this is also, I'm not so satisfied in this triangle. That is why I have marked this as, one second, I will remove this one. This is a AR1, and whether if it is a B wave, right? Only triangle happen only in the B wave or X wave. So A, B, C, D, E. So that is a B wave, means from here this is a five-way structure. So that means we have to target is AB is equal to CD pattern. So if we get in the rejection of the B, so nearly that 115.78, and we are also targeting that same target. So that is fine. But if it keeps going on, so how, because 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed, and again it is extending like the crude oil, right? So what it will be means, that is why I have already did this one. So this could be the irregular flat formation of the B, or 1 or 2. This could be the third wave. In the third wave, the five-way structure, see, for example, if this is not a triangle and this is the formation of the irregular flat formation of a running flat, so either this could be a or 1, B or 2, because the bigger picture, what is the bigger picture for me? This is a W, this is the X. Here I mark this as a or W, so that means this could be a B or X. So this could be X or, sorry, A or 1. Once again I will hide this, A or 1. So this could be a 2 or B. That means this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2. If it is a W, this is the X, A, B and C. So it has to break the 118.76, the previous high. That is my target. But in case if this is the W and this is the X, this is the A, B, C, means C wave contains a five-way structure. So this could be a 1, so this could be a 2, and we are in the third wave. That means this, the Roman letter what I have mentioned here, it's 1 2, and still we are in the third wave Roman letter. So this will keep going to the upside only once the five-way structure. For example, if it is, we kept this as a triangle also, I am expecting the target of 15.8. if we kept this as a triangle also, 1 2, so letter numbers 3 4, and that five-way structure is completed, means at the 15.75 we need to watch, and then we have to take a decision whether we need to book and exit all those things, or we have to keep the trailing stop loss. See, in this case, if we kept the trailing stop loss, where you have to put the trailing stop loss? If you kept this as an, see, for example, if we consider this as a 1 2, means at the 15.75 it is going to complete. If we kept this as a third wave, means we have to keep below this 113.22 only. So if it is anything, and then it will hit your stop loss, and again it can be a downside or it can be a upside. So the 15.75 is I'm expecting for the next target zone after this fourth wave is got completed. So UHF, and I got a one idea. So I presented my view also. So A, B and C is got completed. So this is a WX. So A, B and C. So whether this is a C completed from here, it can do, or it could be a little bit deeper, means it can do like this also. So then this becomes a B, C, or 1 or 2. It's not only here, but there is a chances from here it can shoot. What I'm trying to explain, it's all depends upon that stocks, right? And the gold and the dollar index. So there is a chances from here it can shoot. So then this is the five-way structure of A or 1, this is a 2 or B, and later onwards if it breaks the high also, there is a chances for making an irregular flat like this, and then it can go. Otherwise, if it is a wave 1, wave 2 and beyond the wave 3rd, so still there is a chances for making like irregular flat formation in the bigger B. So this is my view in UHF. So let's move on to Australian dollar and N. See, here also WXY, and what I explained here, it could be A, B, 1 2 3. So there is a still chances if it is that. That is why I didn't erase this count. still we can't come to a conclusion at any time in this forex market. If it is a conclusion, we can get a stop loss. So until we can't do the trade according to that favor of the market, because it's all depends upon our view and the price action correlated to that, everything. See, n is very weakness, so that is why it is keep shooting. If only the dollar, it's a dollar and n is stronger, then all the stocks and the CAD JPY, AUD JPY can come to the downside. But N is so weaker, and that is why it keeps shooting. There is a lot of chances. That is why WX here, WXYX, and one more Z to break the high. And in CJ it's already did. But I'm not in the trade, right? There I have a lot of open positions that you know very well, and I already entered in that AJ and got that stopped out, because expecting from here also like one more high. I expected from here and got stopped out, and nothing did I did. I did nothing, because I didn't get a clear picture here. From here I explained that later onwards, if it is did allow the A, and then there is a lot of chances for making a B and one more C way to break the high also. See, but I will allow for the A wave, B wave to complete, and will enter later, not here. See, make the low as a stop. Everything and writing and explaining here is very easy, but tough to trade in that live market and to make a decision, because I am in the UJ watching and keep riding, right? So unnecessarily I no need to take a risk in the miners. Which market is giving you, just ride that. Unnecessarily if you enter in the trade and that will go against you, means you will, what you earn in that UJ, you may took a loss in AJ or some other place maybe. So that is why if you are too strong in one of that pair, you just keep adding only in that. So CJ, it's also same what I explained, 1 2 3 4, and whether this could be a B, and beyond that C wave. 1 2 and 3 is already completed for me. It looks like that, and after the consolidation for the fourth, and one more high is also possible. So then later onwards it's the A B 1 2 3 4 5. So this is my view in CJ. See, I clearly mentioned that every time I'm keep on saying I'm not buy, but I'm watching and will execute the trade as per above if it did. See, there is no trade. Only if it completes bounce for the A wave in the 5 ways, it did the same thing. And at the end of the B, we have to buy for the target mentioned. What is the target mentioned? 921.5 to complete the 5-way structure in the diagonal pattern as I shown. A, so B, it didn't break the low. It's valid. But I didn't watch because I'm just keep on doing that UJ. I'm in the bottom. It is not in the middle. And UJ, I'm in the bottom, right? 103.2. Now I'm just enjoying that 114.35. So nearly 1000 pips, right? So I no need to enter in the trade in the middle here. No need to unnecessarily. I no need to enter in the trade and need to got stop loss it like AJ. So next is Euro New Zealand. That I know very well, and from the past 2 weeks I am explaining that I may get stopped out also, because my view in this is wrong. From here I thought this is the A, this is the B, and one more C, means it can do like this, but it simply it finished from here itself, and again it declined here, and it broke the major anchor for that bullish. So now this is an impulsive way to the downside. Still there is a chances for making a, but here it is showing like a 3-3 way structure. Here is a impulsive and it is doing like 3-3 way structure. but let's wait to break this to get invalid. Until that, I won't touch this. If it hit the stop loss, need to watch like AJ or CJ. Unnecessarily, I no need to, because it's my money and it's your money. You have to think twice. Your analysis may get wrong, means immediately you have to just keep sit, watch the wave pattern and where you get wrong. And I have explained that also. What I bought here and I booked the profit and exit only the one trade what I bought here on the February of 26, I think so, at 1.6340. Now it is in the same zone, 1 point, yeah, 1.6380 something. It is in the same zone now. It's a break even. So for me, if it hit my stop loss also, what I book the profit from here to here and some intraday trades here, and from here I book the profit, it is a break even trade. But even though the waste of 6 months, it's not a waste, it's I learned something. I learned, right? Unnecessarily keep on watching this. And my bias is it has to break that 1.74 and 1.8 also, but that will do in later onwards, because this is the W X Y X and Z. It is forming that what we saw in that UCAD, A B C, A B C, and C is going on. This is in that irregular flat formation. In CAD, it's a regular flat formation. This is one impulsive wave. So for this impulsive wave, we are in the correction part as a irregular flat formation. The same pattern in UCAD, it didn't broke the previous high, but here it did the previous high, and it is in the wave formation of the flat formation. ABC is a B, and it's somewhat C is in going on. So once if it hit my stop, and I need to watch the wave formation, and then only I will enter. If it is comes to the 1.6 also, or 1.58, 1.57 like that, I will keep watching to trade this formation, this wave. How to wait? How I waited for the 1 year in the UJ. So this is my view in Euro New Zealand also. And let's move on to New Zealand CAD. That is a beautiful trade, and I exit my all the positions in New Zealand CAD because it didn't break this, and it's clearly seen the five-way structure here. Beautiful structure here. Look at this. 1 2 3 4 and 5. I exited my all the positions here itself, and again it did the one more low also, but no worries. It is in that formation of five-way structure. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So now what I have to wait for this 1 2 3. So what I did here, I already added the one position here and one position exactly here. And for this position, I think I exited here, and this position I exited here. That's it. The two beautiful trades. Now I'm waiting for this to trade. Whether it is going to make a bigger consolidation, and then only it has to break to the downside. So my target in this, you know very well, 8015. But here it's A and B. So this is a wave 1 of C, and after the wave 2, and I need to catch the wave 3rd. So this I had already watching like an eagle to pick, because I already booked the profit. So no worries in this. If it gets stopped out also, I may be it could be a break even or a little bit small profit if it comes here in this zone, the previous resistance zone here. So 8888, I need to be in a by a sell side. But even though if it gets one previous structure also, immediately I will enter partial. I'm not looking for the complex correction. It may or may not do, but that if it is a did the complex correction, it's again a good chance to add and load to more for the third way, bigger third way of C. That could be very fast also. So this is a major support zone. It is keep taking support, right? It's bounced and again it bounced and again it came bounced and again from here bounced. So if it did make a one high, that is a higher high. But as per Elliott wave theory, this is get a one beautiful five-way structure. So I'm waiting for the three-way structures to complete. Later onwards, I will be in this third wave to the target of nearly 80 below 8.8. So next we will just check our 1 second. New Zealand CAD we finished, Euro New Zealand finished. So next US30. So US30. What else you need? What I explained here. Same. Wait for this again for that three-way structures to decline. Make this as a stop loss. Go for that. 1A, B, C, D, E. Once it's completed, we are looking for that bigger. And if we look for this triangle, it may not come because whether this could be the five-way structure, right? 1 2 3 4 5. So this could be a leading diagonal. Later onwards in the three-way structure, it could be a very small also, and again it can bounce also. And the triangle it's get invalid, and this ABC is a B, ABC is a C, will all those become the irregular flat of running flat 4, and from here itself it can keep shooting for that fifth wave for the target of 38,000 to 40,000. And if it gets like this, that could be a triangle for that. And if it is a E wave is a little bit deeper also, you can again get the 34,000 mark also. But I'm not reading this, just I'm keep on analyzing the only. So next is US oil. And I placed one beautiful channel here that you need to know, wave 2 and wave 4. But previous what I did, sorry, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So I'm expecting A, B, C, or from here I'm expecting to reach at least that $50 mark. But it failed and again it broke the previous high. So what I expected is the previous I explained that whether this could be an irregular flat formation also like this. Here it did, so I show the example also. So from here the five-way structure, after that the deep, and it's already did there, and I'm expecting here this kind of price action, but it is not doing like this. It is aggressively it is going on, and it is I thought 81.5 could be that rejection zone, but it is again doing 88 82.5, and now it is made a 82.55 also. I thought it's 81.35, but it's also valid. But here in that 1 hour or 4 hour, I'm not able to predict the wave count here. Wave count, I'm failed to make a label counts here. Because see, if I explain, it's a lot of possibilities there. So 1, so 2, so this could be a 1 2 3 4 and 5. So after the 4, it has to stop from here and not to break the again the high. So if it is 1 2 3 4 5, so this is a five-way structure also, no need to again break the high. So that means it's still bullish, or somewhat it is doing. We have to wait and watch. So what kind of wave is forming here it is doing, I'm seriously I'm not getting that. So that is why whichever the counter it gives you money, you have to do that without understanding anything. No need to place your money here unnecessarily. No need to bet here without knowing any knowledge, without knowing any path how you have to trade. Just leave this. But the clear picture, I'm just going through that. It's somewhat it's doing, if it is the fifth wave, so then this wave 1 what we have did here is a wave 1 wave 2, maybe that intermediate wave the third is got extended also. So 1 2 and again 1 2 3 4 5. So this bigger one, bigger 2 and bigger 3 is got completed, and bigger 4, and we are in that fifth wave. So it may be like that, but and before the stream I just keep on watching that only in the different analysis, like the WTI, what I have previous, it went to 0, and this WTI Texas oil is not went to 0. So that is why I kept this as an major to correlate that. But even though, see from here it looks like a 1 2 1 1 second, yeah, 2 3 4 1 second, I didn't, yeah, oh, sorry, 1 second, yeah, 4 5. Later onwards it's a very small, it is not given that 23.6 also. So if it is a zigzag formation, right, if it is a zigzag also, it's 23.6, it's already did. I thought it could be 38.2. So here it did 23.6 exactly and bounced. So that means we are in that zigzag formation, and I have already uploaded one. So I will give you the description in that link. You just go through that. I explained with the Nifty correlation to the crude. I am already doing that same thing. So if I'm Nifty is going to shoot up to the 20 mark, and the stocks are going to make a new high, and the US30 also, I'm talking about that 40,000, means crude isn't still bullish. So that means the 5-way structure is got completed. After that, this is the A and this is the B. So 1 second. So the 5-way structure is got completed as a A, and here that small b. So now we are in that 5-way structure of C. So once it's got completed in the 3-way structure, there is a chance for loading more. So that will be like this. So again, it could the chance for reaching what I thought is $100. It could reach about the previous resistance zone of 115 also. It seems like that. And what is the bigger count for you, right? If you asked me, I will tell you, right? So I will just to place a screenshot, I will explain that, and I already did that same thing, but it's not for the WTI, right? So 1 second, yeah, yeah, it's already did, right? So from this part, right here, it's a perfect impulsive way to the downside. So we can make it this as a red. After that, it's a 3-way structure. We can make this as a green, and this one is we can do it as a red color. See this, A, B and C. So here also A, B and C is a triangle, and after that it's a drop. So this ABC is a A, ABC is a B, and C could be the irregular flat formation for this W, and this is the X. Or it could be ABC is a B, means C got a 5-way structure. So one is already completed. So if it is a W, X means the A is completed, and B is also did, and C is a 5-way structure to reach this zone. So later onwards, I am expecting one more downside. So for this A, this is the B, and one more time it is going to 0. That I am not sure about that. But still, we are in that upper trend. The crude is in buy. So whether it is giving this kind of 3-way structures for one, we have to make that as a stop loss. That is a strict stop loss. Because if it is a running flat also, it won't break this low. Only in the rare condition, I didn't see like that kind of in the daily or weekly chart as an expanded flat in any pair. So we have to mark this as an place as a stop, and we have to move for the $115 also for the target. So this is my view in crude. So let's move on to next is gold. That is also the beautiful structure I need to show you here, and possibilities I have already shared in my all websites, sorry, in all my the platforms, like who are following in Twitter, Instagram, like that. See, this is either it could be a triangle. From here I shorted at 1798, perfect, and I booked the partial before yesterday's news at 6 o'clock. At 1774.5, I booked the profit in the partial, and I make the stop loss at 1801. So this is one possibility. I will explain that. But what I'm explaining here is just I'm showing. See, this is the bigger picture, and this is in daily time frame. So from here, yesterday, what we did, it's already coming decline. It's nearly now it's around 1765. So whether there is a, if it is a triangle 1 2 3 4 5, and it has declined to the 1375 to 1400, my target. Otherwise, it can do bigger also. So that I will explain you here. So now is gold in the daily chart. See, this is a beautiful trade, right? Whoever loves that Elliott waves, you must have to enter here. I entered. That is the only, if you are taking a risk, then only you can get a reward. Without taking any risk, you can't earn money in this field. So whether we didn't know whether it is going to make or not, but this trade, it's definitely going to hit here, whether it is in bullish trend also. But this is the beautiful, wow, that US oil, we missed the trade, right? That one impulsive way to the upper side is compulsory, and that is a trade we have to do, but we missed that. I missed that. Like that, this is an compulsory trade. That is an, this is a definitely just going to do like this. So why you need to unnecessarily note, the market is giving the money, so unnecessarily you no need to just only the analyze, you need to enter in the trade. I entered and booked the profit partially at the 1774, and just I'm holding another partial. So let's wait whether it is my view is getting right, means A B C D E means I'm going to hit this kind of trade price action, I'm going to book my profit. Otherwise, and I move the place stop loss here at 1801, the previous high. If it hits also, so what the next plan is, so then this will become impulsive. So this is and also the correction, so this is also the correction. So from here it can do like this, and again if it hits means, so ABC is a B C, so one more E is also possible from here. So then that will become the intermediate wave as a triangle. So then it can shoot like this later onwards, A B C. So this is a B C, and I'm looking for the D and one more E, and then downside. So this is the bigger triangle, this is the smaller one. Whether this could be right also, or it could be an intermediate wave B of triangle, and then again it can shoot like the copper. So it is also possible, or from here also it can do to break the 1960 also, to break this high also. But this is the channel, the trend line, it is a keep as a resistant here, and it's keep rejection there, previous edit here, and later onwards the same thing I placed it here. There is nothing magic, it's all only the technical knowledge. So whether if it is an accepted, my view is valid, and I'm earning more. If I'm getting wrong, it's not a wrong, it's another possibility. So I'm going to shoot from, I need to again to sell here partially, and again from here. So we have to make this as a stop. But if you correlate it to that UJ, gold has to come down, and you have to correlate with the stocks and the crude, right? Everything. So stocks and crude are both moving at the same. And if you are looking for the UCAD, I'm expecting for that again the one more high. So dollar is also getting strong. So gold has to come down. So this is my view in gold. So silver, it's not much. See the same thing. Replace this. Let's wait for this to break. Whether it is going to make like a one more, see here. So it is doing like this also possible, or it can break as a 1 2 3 4 and 5 means it's already did, means from here it can move like this. So then the gold can reach up to that 1835 what I am expecting it can do. But let's wait for this to complete. I'm not in that silver, I'm not so sure about the silver, only the gold. So copper, that is the beautiful, I have already explained deeply in the past two videos. ABC is a, right? And if this could be a triangle also, it can shoot from here also. So then A. So this W or A, B or X, and then one more downside. So the one possibility is now it's get invalid. And later onwards, what I said, from here also, if it did the three-way structure, if it breaks and if it didn't break means there is a lot of chances for making like this also. So then there's a W, there's a X. So from here it can come, either it could be a triangle, or see if it breaks this, the triangle is get invalid. But for that, this could be a irregular flat also. ABC is a, ABC is a B, and whole thing becomes a C means, or Y means from here after breaking and it get invalid for that triangle, there is a lot of chances for making this. So then this ABC is a, B and C. But now what it did, and I already showed that copper is 95%, it is retraced lot of times. It's a deep retracements, like I showed here also, right? This one I show the example also, that same thing happened here now. So whether it is going to make a high means, I'm not biased on that, strongly I'm not biased on that. Maybe it can took all the stop losses immediately, it can come to like to the downside also, maybe. But this price action shows me to the downside only, not in that upper side like a crude. But sometimes crude and copper also going to that one side. So crude is going to the upper side means this whole thing becomes again to shoot again the huge also. But in the commodity currencies like Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, I am expecting to the downside. So maybe copper can be a little bit, can come to this side what I'm expecting. So Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, why this issue means Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, it's a very bullish, that is why copper has shooted. And in that dollar gets strong in the next week, and that New Zealand and copper is sorry, New Zealand and Australian dollar is going to be to the C means the copper is also come to the downside. So this is my view in copper. I think we will check once again our watch list whether we completed everything or not. Yeah, Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin, yeah, exactly. Bitcoin I didn't done, and I am in the short in the Bitcoin with the place with the stop loss of 65,000. I will show you that. I shot at 59,290 and placed that stop loss of 65k, right? So what I'm expecting is a 1 2 3 4 5 way stock got completed, and again it get a beautiful three-way structures. And this is a 1, this is the 2, and this is the 3, and 4 is got completed, and that fifth wave we are in that fifth wave. So that is why. But it seems like the one in 1 hour chart, what I thought here, it's ended here. So that is why I had already did a short at here in this zone. I shot exactly here, and after that again it shoots to the upper side. So let's wait for to get invalid, right? Because we already placed the stop loss and we have already calculated the risk, what how much we have to take, everything. So let's wait to complete this. And somewhat here it looks like a triangle in that fourth wave. So Bitcoin is doing like a lot of triangles, so this could be a fourth wave. So this is the end of the fourth wave, means this could be the 1, 2, 3. So after fourth, fifth may go like this, maybe 64,000, and then again I'm expecting to the downside. So let's wait. This is my view, and I already in the short in Bitcoin. So hope you enjoyed my analysis. And in the bigger, what is the target means, I'm looking for this at least. If it is a triangle, see, sometimes you are expecting to the regular flat corrections to break this, and because A or W is completed here, so we are looking for the B or X, so that could be a triangle also. But here it's did a five-way structure. What I kept this as a five-way structure in the diagonal pattern, so I'm expecting after the zigzag, right, the A, B, C is after the zigzag, I'm expecting the five-way structure. But somewhat if it is going more complex, means this could become a triangle and then one more downside. But the first target I'm expecting to this, if it is valid, my stop loss it didn't hit, means my target is this one, 38 point, yeah, 38,650 is my target. So hope you enjoyed my analysis and took it all for only for the references, and we will see you in that next week at the same time. So thanks for watching, and have a lovely weekend and lovely profitable week to everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye.